Guys, so I am super late as usual with my update. This is going to be my 11-week update, even though tomorrow I'll be 12 weeks. My weeks are a little jumbled up right now, only because I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So hopefully, I start to be more on top of doing them on Mondays. I might start doing them on Thursdays, just because it seems like that's an easier day. But I don't know. Let's just kind of call it the week. I will be doing it sometime the week. I'm sorry, my hair looks crazy right now. I went swimming earlier. So my hair's all super curly. But anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna apologize again for my video last week. It was super short and super rambly, only because I was sick. I actually really got sick during that video, was gonna vomit sick. So that's kind of what happened. But beyond that, new week, fresh start. I'm going to start with symptoms like I normally do. So my nausea's gotten a little bit better. It's still pretty bad throughout the day. It doesn't really have a certain time it comes on or if something triggers it. It's just kind of always it's, I don't know, I'll just feel sick out of nowhere. The car, definitely, I can't be in the car for a long time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the stopping and the going or whatever, but if I'm in the car longer than a half an hour, I start to feel really, really sick. So, I've been trying to not take as many long trips with my husband because it's really bad, and I get really grumpy in the car because I just don't feel good, and there's obviously nothing that I can do about it. So, there's that. Let's see, what else? I've been breaking out. I know you can't really tell because I have a lot of makeup on, but I never break out on my forehead, and I have been breaking out all over my forehead, and my chin and my jaw, just everywhere. And I don't remember breaking out with my daughter. I don't remember. I wish I would have wrote more stuff down, but I don't really remember breaking out with her like that. I may have. But just not as bad, not on my forehead. It's so weird that it's going through puberty again, which is really weird. But other than that, I've been getting pain in my tailbone, really low in my back, almost on my butt. It's really weird. It just feels like sore. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it needs, I want it to be rubbed because it just hurts. And I'll tell my husband to rub it, and he's so rough. It hurts even worse when he presses on it. So I try to just tough it out. I looked it up, and I guess it's normal later in your pregnancy because of the weight and the way the baby's head will push against your coccyx bone. I guess that's what it's called. But obviously the baby's head is probably as big as my finger right now. So it's not, there's no way it's the weight. So I don't know what it is. I go to the doctor on Friday, so I'm gonna hopefully see what's going on there. I don't really know. I'll probably do it on Friday. Never mind. I may or may not skip next week, only because the end of the week, obviously this is so late in the week that I'm probably not going to have much happen in the next couple of days. And I have 2 doctor's appointments. I have the NT scan on Thursday, which is the scan that they do to check for abnormalities like Down syndrome, where they measure the back of the neck to the spine, that bone, the thickness of it, and they just check for abnormalities. And then I have my 12-week checkup on Friday with my OB, my midwife that I was so happy to get back. So I'll probably skip next week or do an early on the month. Yeah, so it'll be 13. It'll be my 13 weeks. So I may skip 12 weeks. I may. But so that's pretty much it for symptoms. I've been trying to hang in there. It's been so hot, and I'm always hot. I'm always turning the air conditioner on, which I know drives my husband crazy, but I'm always hot. I just feel I'll be moving around. I'm God, it's 1,000,000 degrees in here. And I live in Southern California. I know I've said that 1,000,000 times, but it's always hot here. It's never cold. Even we don't have winter. It's just never cold. So it sucks. And I've been going swimming a lot with my daughter, so that's been good, and it's been giving me a little bit of a workout in, and I'm enjoying that so far. So I can't wait for this first trimester to be over. It's been driving me crazy. The sickness and the sleepiness. I've been taking a nap pretty much every day. When my daughter takes a nap, I take a nap, which I know is so bad. But I'm starting, today I felt a lot better, and I woke up actually really early and went to sleep really late, so Actually, I did good today, but we'll see for these next couple of days. This week I actually went to the doctor on my birthday, which was Tuesday. I didn't go to a doctor. I actually went to a genetic counselor, and she was explaining better what I talked about in the last video, which is that I carry a gene for beta thalassemia, which is like a blood disorder in your hemoglobin levels. So she kind of explained to me what it was, and the chances of me having it, or the chances of my kids having the disease and whatnot. So I found out that I carried that gene actually with my daughter. They didn't really tell me much about it then, only that I just carried the gene. I didn't actually have the blood disorder, so that's pretty much all they told me at that point. So like 2 years had passed, and I went to a regular doctor's appointment, and he was really like, okay, tell me about it, and I didn't know anything about it other than that I just carried the gene. So I don't know, every time I went to the doctors they brought it up, so they seemed concerned about it, and they told me, go see a genetic counselor, they'll tell you more about it. So me and my husband actually went, and she took like a complete family history, and then checked like my labs to see like what exactly it was. And like I mentioned, I have been taking iron pills because I am anemic, but I found out that I will always, with my blood work, look like I am anemic because of the gene. It makes these things called NCVs or something like that in your blood low, and then something else high. It's just the levels, it will always be the same. Like, it never changes no matter what. My red blood cells are high, but she said I'm not worried about it unless your doctor is worried about it, and my doctor hasn't said anything, so I'm assuming she's not worried about it, so I don't know. But so it's something about the levels in your blood, and she said I'll always look like I'm anemic, even if I'm not. Even if my iron is technically fine, it will still look like that because of that gene will always affect it. So she doesn't think I should be taking the iron, so I'm going to have to talk to my doctor and see what she says, because like I said, it makes me so sick, it's disgusting, and I'm hoping she just says I don't have to take it anymore. So we'll see. But she just basically explained to me that unless my husband carries a blood disorder, it doesn't technically have to be beta thalassemia, unless my husband carries that gene, our kids won't get it, but there is a 50% chance that they will carry the gene, which she figured out that my daughter actually does carry the gene for it. So later on in life, she said just for a peace of mind to know that, like, if she asks later, or when she starts to have kids way in the future, that it's better for her to know that now, so she knows the risks. And beta thalassemia is a chronic condition, so it's not something like, oh, it's just no big deal if they get it. They won't die from it. It doesn't affect their intelligence, but it is a pretty serious disorder. They would have to get blood transfusions throughout their lives. So she did give us the option of getting my husband tested for it, for any blood disorders, to see if he did carry them. That way we would know. But she said that she was for sure certain from looking at his regular routine labs that he wasn't a beta thalassemia carrier. So without him being that, I was pretty sure that he doesn't have any other kind of blood disorder, but we're not sure, obviously. But the thing she kind of said was, no matter what, if we were going to go through with the pregnancy, knowing or not knowing, it doesn't really matter to know right now, because there's nothing they would be able to do, obviously, unless it terminates pregnancy, which obviously we wouldn't be doing. So we kind of left it at that, and we just said we're not going to do any more testing for it. If, God forbid that does happen, we will deal with it then. But like I said, there's nothing we can do about it now. It would only cause me to just worry, which I don't want to do. So that was the end of that. Thankfully, I will not have to worry about it anymore. I won't have to be thinking that I'm crazy and that I actually have the disorder, because I was really freaked out that they were so concerned about it. But that's done. That's over with. When I went, she went through the rest of my appointments. My gender scan is August 16th, which is like a million years away. I'm really trying to fight going to a 3D ultrasound to find out, because my husband's just like, I'm not in a rush. Like, he thinks he's like for sure certain that it's a girl, so he's like, I don't need to know. But I don't know. I have no idea. We already have all the names picked out, so I will obviously announce that way later when I do the gender one. And I think that's it. Oh, we're also doing the cake, the gender cake, when we find out, but that's not for a long time. So I think that's it. Other than, like, I've been gaining, I think I gained like 1 pound or 2 pounds or something like that, and so nothing crazy so far. My nails, if you can't see, have been growing like super crazy. They're just growing so fast. I think my hair is growing too, which I'll take it. It's like a free hair growth and nail growth, so yippee. But I think that's it. I don't think I forgot anything this time. But if you have any questions, obviously you can leave them below. Thank you to my new subscribers and my old subscribers for following this and being patient with my lateness. I'm sorry, I'm always late for everything. Other than that, I think that's it. And I will talk to you guys probably for week 13, not week 12, not next week. Probably the week after, but who knows? Oh, my belly shot. Let me do that. Ugh, let me stand up. I'm sorry, I'm on the couch, so it's really weird. Let me try to turn. Okay, so I know it's like an awkward angle, but so these are from my daughter. Unfortunately, they're not going anywhere. These are scars from I was getting bit by fleas. That little monster had fleas, and they were biting me. So those are scars. But I think that's it. So I will talk to you guys, who knows, maybe next week, maybe week 13. Thanks for watching.